Hi, this is William Campbell from Fitzgerald and Campbell, and this afternoon we're at the Central Justice Center in Santa Ana on 3 case management conferences. 2 of the 3 cases that we had this afternoon involved debt buyers. These are companies that go out and purchase defaulted debt from original creditors, and these debt buyers sometimes purchase debts from other debt buyers, so there could be a chain of ownership issue. But for every single debt buyer case, there is always a triable issue regarding assignment. And assignment is rather complex legally. And it seems often that the debt buyers, when they try to prove their cases up, have issue with assignment. Further, there's evidentiary issues about who can actually assign debts to other companies. So with debt buyer cases, there's always fun little issues that can be litigated at trial. And in our case, we've proved to be rather successful in some cases getting judgment for our client against the debt buyer. So we've been fairly successful with the debt buyer cases, but this afternoon what we did is we set trial for those two debt buyer cases. The third case that we had is a case in which we're actually the plaintiff. What we did is we filed a lawsuit alleging violations of the Rosenthal Act against Navient Solutions LLC. Navient Solutions LLC is a servicer of student loan debt. They service federal loans and they also service private loans. Under the debt collection laws, there's really 2 bodies of law that we typically focus on here in California. We have the federal rules, the Fair Debt Collections Practices Act, out of the federal federal statutes, and then we have the Rosenthal Act out of the California Civil Code. When Navient Solutions is collecting money on behalf of a private lender, whether it be Sallie Mae, whether it be themselves, what that does is that allows us to assert causes of action under the Rosenthal Act. Typically, Navient Solutions LLC as a servicer isn't a debt collector under the federal rules because they have the debt prior to discharge. But under the Rosenthal Act here in California, with private student loans, we're able to assert debt collection, illegal debt collection practices against Navient. And that's what we've done here. What's happened is Navient communicated with our client after receiving written letter of representation from us, which is a violation of the Rosenthal Act. So we filed a lawsuit, and this afternoon, what we did is we continued our case management conference because there's a motion that's going to be filed that will determine whether or not this case goes to arbitration. But in any event, we're excited about that case. We think we're going to prevail against Navient Solutions LLC.